Hi everyone! Today I want to share with you my design team project for Lavish Laces, and I will have the link to Lavish Laces Etsy shop in the description box below, as well as the link to the Facebook page. And I will also have a coupon code for you, and I will put that information in the description box below as well. So I created a mini album this time, and when I received my wonderful design team package from Gisela, I immediately knew that I wanted to use the Moulin Rouge paper collection by Prima. So I will show you the items from my design team package that I used first. So I used a couple of these beautiful red roses, the 15mm ones. And I also used a couple of these rosebuds, and these are the small ones, the 4mm size. And I also used a couple of these, the open roses in black, the 15mm ones. And I also used them in this size, and these are the 1-inch open roses in black. And I also used the 1-inch open roses in red. And I used a couple of these cottage roses, and these are in a really light peach color. And I also used them in this beautiful blue color. It's like an antique blue color. And I also used a couple of these very small leaves. And I also used a few of them in the bigger size. And for the laces and trims, I used this lace right here. And it's in a really light peach color as well, just as the flowers that I showed you. And I also used this lace, the blue one. And the next thing that I used is this lace. It's the same design, and this is in a maroon kind of color. And I used this one right here. Oops, I'm sorry. And I also used this beautiful black lace. And this one right here, it's in an off-white color. And I used this one as well, just a small piece of it. But I absolutely love the design and the quality of this lace as well. And I used this lace right here with the gold. Absolutely love this lace as well. And I used two of these bows from the bow trim, the shabby bow trim in black. So I used two of those. And I also used one of these beautiful shabby flowers or shabby rosettes. And I also used a couple of flat back pearl trims. So I used this one right here, and this is in the regular size. I believe it's 6mm. And this is in an off-white color. And I also used the small size. And this is a peach color, the 4mm size. And I used it in this beautiful light blue color. I used it in this really soft yellow or ivory color. And I also used it in black. And these are all the 4mm sizes. And last but not least, I also used it in this beautiful light green color. So those are the items that I used from my design team package. And now I will tell you a little bit more about my mini album. And like I said, I used this paper collection, Moulin Rouge by Prima. And it's an older paper line, but the colors of the design team package really reminded me of this paper stack. And to create the mini album, I used some pizza boxes, and I used the biggest die of this Spellbinders die set. And I traced it around the edge, or along the edge, the outside. And I cut my papers with the Spellbinders die, so they would be slightly smaller than my album itself. And I also used a smaller size to create some photo mats or some tags. And it's a really simple mini album. And I also used this die right here, and it's from this Spellbinders die series, or collection I should say, I'm sorry. And I also used this one right here as my tag toppers, and I used this one right here as well. So this is the mini album that I created, and it has 5 pages. And here I have all the beautiful flowers from Lavish Laces, and they are all Wild Orchid Craft flowers. And this one is from Wild Orchid Crafts. I had it in one of my previous design team packages. So this is the big tea rose, and here's the 1-inch open rose in red and also in black. And for the colored flowers I used my Black Soot Distress ink, and for the black flowers I used some Inca Gold in the antique gold color. And behind here I have an acrylic spray, and this one is also from Wild Orchid Crafts. And some pearls. And this is the beautiful lace with the netting and the gold that I showed you. And behind here is the black lace. And here's a cottage rose. And this is a chipboard piece from the collection. And this is one of the cameos that I created myself. I do have a mold. And I painted it black, and I went over it with the Inca Gold in the antique gold as well. And here on the edge I have a small dress form die cut by Tim Holtz, and I painted it with black acrylic paint, and I went over it with the Inca Gold as well. And I used some laces to create a dress, so I used a small blue lace right here, and I used a piece of the off-white lace right here. I cut 3 pieces to create a skirt. And I saved some of the netting of the rosette trim. And I have a little rose here, and another pearl, and some more beautiful flowers. So this is the front side of my mini album, and for the spine I use this bow trim, 2 pieces. And here's the shabby rosette with a beautiful 1-inch open rose in the center. And maybe you can see the laces more on the back side. This gold one and the black one, and some more paper from the collection. And I painted all my pizza box pieces with black acrylic paint along the edge, and then I went over it with the Inca Gold as well. And like I said, it's a really simple mini album, not too big and not too fancy at all, just some tags and photo mats. So I created a pocket right here, and I used my Martha Stewart punch. And here are the laces from Lavish Laces, the black one and the maroon. It shows up purple on camera, but it's a maroon color. And the flat back pearl trim in the light green color. And a 1-inch open rose and some small leaves. And here I have 2 tags. I have one of the bigger Spellbinders die. I cut it in half. And I did some stamping as well with the Eiffel Tower. And here's another photo mat. I used a smaller die from the Spellbinders die set. And I did some stamping. And these stamps are from the Kaisercraft Bonjour collection. So those are the tags that go inside the pocket. And I bound this mini album with some lace, and this lace is from Annie, Miss Garden Grove 1. Thank you so much, Annie. And behind this cross stitch kind of trim, I also adhered some red satin ribbon from my stash, because I didn't want to look at the back side of this bow trim, so I'm sorry. So here's the next page, and I use this die cut from the Spellbinders die, and I absolutely love this masquerade mask. And a 1-inch open rose in black and some more leaves. And behind here there's a photo mat or a spot for journaling. Oops. And I did some more stamping from the Kaisercraft Bonjour collection. And this is the paper. I didn't want to cover it up because I absolutely love this lady. And I really love the Moulin Rouge theme, or the Mardi Gras theme. So This is the next page, and I have a side pocket right here and some of the beautiful lace and the peach flat back pearl trim. And here I have a tag, and I use the Spellbinders die as a tag topper. And this is a small rose, 50mm open rose in light mocha, and I wasn't able to show them to you because I used them all up. But this one is also from Lavish Laces, and some more of the small leaves. And here's the back side of the tag. I just used some paper from the collection. And here's the next page, and I couldn't cover this beautiful lady, so that's why I used a frame from my stash, and I painted it black, and I went over it with the Inca Gold as well. And here I have some of the light peach small lace from Lavish Laces and the flat back pearl trim in the regular size. And here I have a small cluster of flowers, the cottage rose and the 50mm open roses in black and light mocha. And this one can be taken out, and a photo can be placed here, and you can put it back behind the frame. So this is a little photo mat, and I use some paper from the collection. And here's the next page, another side pocket, and I absolutely love this paper collection. I loved working with it. And here I have another small dress form, and here is the lace that I used, the white lace, this one right here, to create her a beautiful dress. And this is a rhinestone from my stash. I believe it's Bo Bunny. I've had it in my stash for quite a while. And some of the black flat back pearl trim and another light mocha open rose. And some more of the beautiful laces in black and maroon. And this is the small flat back pearl trim in a light blue color. And I have another tag with the same tag topper and a small black rose and some pearls. And I double-sided these tags because this paper is one or single-sided, so I cut two pieces out and adhered them back to back. And I absolutely love this image as well, so I didn't want to cover it up. And here's the next page with another beautiful lady, and this is the same photo frame. It's a wood veneer piece, and I purchased it from a local store, a local scrapbook store. And here I have another 1-inch open rose with some small leaves, and I did the same thing. I painted it with black acrylic paint a few times, I believe 3 coats, and then I went over it with the Inca Gold in the antique gold color. And some more beautiful flowers, a cottage rose and the 50mm open roses. And here are the small rosebuds. And this one pops out as well and can be used as a photo mat. And here's the next page. I used my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board to create this envelope. And here's some of the beautiful black lace from Lavish Laces. And this is the Spellbinders die cut, and this one as well. And I have a 15mm open rose in the center. And I used some Velcro. And I have a small journaling card. Oops. And I did some stamping. And this is a Prima stamp, the penny farthing. And this is my last page with another side pocket and another Spellbinders die cut, and I went over this one with the Inca Gold as well. And I have another rose in the center and some more of the beautiful laces, the black one and the blue one. And this is the really soft yellow or ivory flat back pearl trim. And again I used my Martha Stewart punch along the edge. And here's another photo mat or journaling card. So, and this one goes right back into the pocket. So this is my small mini album, and I absolutely love this color combination. And it is really light because I used pizza boxes. So I had a lot of fun creating this mini album with all the wonderful items from my design team package, the beautiful laces and trims and flowers. So I hope you like my mini album, and I will have some pictures at the end of this video, and please check out the links below. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are all having a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!